Thought I'd just go ahead, man, and highlight some mixed representation through comic books, man. It made me want to do that because last night I was actually watching a Spider-Man cartoon last night, an old retro cartoon for the '90s. So I was watching this old Spider-Man cartoon, and in one of the episodes, there was a Blade episode, and come to find out, I ain't even noticed, but Blade has a black mother and a white father in the cartoon. Not only in the cartoon, but even in the comic book, Blade is not only half human, half vampire, but he's also half black and half white. I didn't even know that, but come to find out, yes, he has a black mother and a white father. And in the cartoon, in the Spider-Man cartoon, not only that, but he's also would be considered a Creole because he was born in New Orleans, Louisiana. So he could also be considered Creole as well. Interesting. That's in the cartoon, though. But in the comic book, I think he's born in Europe. But he still has a black father and a white mother. Black mother and a white father, excuse me. So we can throw Blade in there. That's interesting. And I know there's going to get a lot of people upset. A lot of black people not going to like that. But unfortunately, Blade belongs to the mixed race community. Sorry, you guys. You might not like that. And I know the Boondocks is mostly considered an animation cartoon. But they do have comic books as well. And you can still kind of put anime and comics like in the same category. So I'm still going to throw Jasmine Dubois up in there from the Boondocks. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, we already know about that. But a lot of people probably didn't know that Blade got a white father and a black mother. Then I seen Danielle Cage. You know, a lot of people probably know about Luke Cage. And Luke Cage got a biracial daughter. So that was interesting. You got Sunspot from the X-Men. He has a black Brazilian parent and a white parent. Then you got Beetle. And then you got Firecracker, Tiana Toombs, black mother, white father. And then you got Sun Girl. And there you go. That's Blade's mother. Blade's father, again, that's in the comic book, though. That's the comic book versions. So whether you take the comic book version or you take the cartoon version, he still has a black mother and a white father, which I found to be very interesting. I did not know that. And like I said, in the 1990 Spider-Man cartoon, not only that, but Blade was also from New Orleans, so he could also be considered Creole as well. Interesting. And I would also like to throw Miles Morales in there. And the reason why I want to throw Miles Morales in there is because people like to call him the Black Spider-Man. But even though he is predominantly black, he's still significantly mixed race because he's half African-American and half Puerto Rican. His mother is Puerto Rican, and his mother is clearly depicted as the average Puerto Rican. And the average typical Puerto Rican is usually almost an even mixture of black and white and maybe a little bit of Taino. So most Puerto Ricans look like this. And then if you look at some depictions, depending on the artist, if you look real closely, you could even see Miles Morales he doesn't even really look like fully African, fully black. You know what I'm saying? He's almost damn near the same color as his mother. He's only about a shade or two darker than his mother. But you can look at his mother and clearly tell that his mother is mixed race and clearly depicted like the average Puerto Rican looks. You know what I'm saying? So I would even throw Miles Morales in there because Puerto Ricans are usually on average mixed with black and white. And looking at his mother definitely looks mixed race. So I'd throw Miles Morales in there as well. And there you go. That's another depiction of Sunspot from the X-Men, who's also black and white. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I've found so far for comic book characters. And then there's even some video game characters, like two of them that I found I already showed one of them from the Assassin's Creed game. And there's another one from the Mafia 3 game as well. And those two games I'm going to be playing. And I'm going to be streaming, some gameplay from those two. Even though I know those two games didn't get the greatest ratings, I don't really care, you know what I'm saying? I'm still going to play them and stream, some gameplay on this channel from those two games. But thought I'd just go ahead and do that video real quick, man, to show off, a little highlight, a little bit of representation that we do have, within comic books and, media.